Alright guys, welcome to today's video. Today I'm going to share with you one big lie that our parents have ever told us growing up. One big lie. Now what is that lie? You are a small boy. You are a small girl. You are too young. You are too young for this. You are too young for that. Ladies and gentlemen, I am here to tell you that you are not too young to start working on that idea. You are not too young to be anything that you set your heart to achieve. Growing up, our parents keep telling us, you are still a small boy, you're still a small girl, why don't you wait after college, why don't you wait after school then before you can start investing in that idea, and then before you can start off. Okay, well, I understand because that was the same lie that their own parents told them, that they are a small boy or small girl. So I don't blame them for letting us know, or for making us believe that we are still a small boy or a small girl. Alright? So I don't blame them from that. But I'm here to tell you, ladies and gentlemen, that you are not too young to start off. You are not too young to own a business. You are not too young to own a car. You are not too young to own a house. Yes, I can permit you if you are below 7, 6, 5. But once you are from 8, 9, 10, once you can talk, once you've grown up, you are able to start talking, your clock have started ticking. Alright? Growing up, our parents making us believe that yes, you are too young to be this, you are too young to be that. And by the time our parents keep telling us that you are too young, they are shutting down our morale. They are bringing down your ability to think outside of the box. Alright? Our parents making us believe that we are too young to do this or that is what is making some of us, even at the age of 18, above 18, most of us still believe that we are too young to be this, we are too young to be that. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm here to tell you today that you are not too young to be successful. Alright? They have sold us this idea that we are still a small boy or you are still a small girl. Yes, in the general world, once you are 18, you are an adult. But it's so pathetic that in some parts of the world, especially in this area of, in this part of the country, or in this part of the world, Nigeria, where you see an adult as age as 25 still believe that it is not yet his turn to drive a car. 25. At 25, you see a young man at 25 still believes that he's too young to own a business. 18, as big as 18, still believes that he or she is still young to own a business. This is an error that I have been seeing, and it breaks my heart to see a young man or to see a young woman still believe that he or she is still a small boy or a small girl to start up in life. It is not our fault, but it is the fault of our parents. Neither do I blame them either. So dear parents or dear guidance, please stop telling your children that they are too young to do this or that. As long as a child can talk, as long as a child is enough to talk, to communicate, alright, to communicate her feelings or to communicate her emotion or to pass information, he or she is old enough to do anything that he or she sets her heart to achieve. The earlier our parents stop telling our children that you are a small boy or a small girl, the better for us. I can give you several examples. For instance, if the owner of Facebook today, which is Mark Zuckerberg, which we all know, if he was at some point, maybe his parents was telling him, okay, look, young man, wait until after college before you start working on this idea, or his parents said, oh, you are too young, why don't you wait after college before you start working on this idea, he may probably not be where he is today. I am not a motivational speaker. I am not here to motivate you. I am an advocate. Alright? When I see things that are not going the way it should in our society, I speak up. I come up here to speak up, to tell you that, hey, look, this and this and this shouldn't be. You are not too young to own a business. You are not too young to start up in life. This is one big lie that our parents have sold out to us. And I don't blame them for that, because that was the same lie their own parents also told them, that they are too young. That is why you see a young man at the age of 25 still believes that it is not yet his turn to own a car. It is not yet his time to start working on that idea. It is not yet his turn to build a house. Ladies and gentlemen, you are not too young to start up. I got my note here. I can give you several examples. We have somebody like Kevin David Lehman. He's 18 years. He's worth 3.3 billion. We still have someone, Wang Zilong. He's 24 years. He has over 1.5 billion to his name. I have another one here, Alexandra Anderson. He's a female. He's 24 years old. He has about 1.4 billion worth to her name. Especially in this part of the African country, I still don't believe why our parents would tell a kid that is above 18 that he or she is too young to start up. Ladies and gentlemen, listen up. You are not too young to start working on that idea. You are not too young to own a business. Alright? You must not finish your college before you start working on that idea. The perfect and the best time to start is now. As long as you are mature enough to talk, you are old enough to talk. You are old enough to say, "Mommy, I'm hungry. Daddy, I'm hungry." You are old enough to start up. Alright? I am an advocate. When I see things, when I see things that are not going the way it should in society, I can't sit and watch it go that way. I speak up. Alright? So I'm here to tell you that you are not too young to start working on that idea. You are not too young to own a business. Dear parents, please stop telling your children that they are too young. When you tell a child that he's too young, or that he's still a small boy, or he's still a small girl, you are unconsciously bringing down the morale of that child. You are unconsciously making the child not to think outside of the box. This is why no matter the amount of money you give your child, he still believes, because he still have that idea that he's still a small boy or a small girl, he cannot make the most of it. Because why? He still believes that, yes, I am still a small boy, I am still a small girl. I can give you names and names and names and names of people who are 18 years. The richest billionaire I know now, Kevin David Lehman, for example, has 3.3 billion to his name. He's 18 years old. He's a billionaire. So please, dear parents, stop telling your kids or your sons and daughters that they are too young. They are not too young for anything. Okay? The earlier you start seeing yourself as an adult, the better for you. Alright? This is something that I have been seeing happening around me. I am not just comfortable around it. You see a grown-up man of 30 still believes he's still a boy. You see a young man of 25 still believes he's still a boy. He still believes, oh, I still have time to start the business. I still have so much time. You don't have any time at all. You don't have. Alright? So I am here to share with you, to tell you, you are not too young to be successful, ladies and gentlemen. You are not too young to start working on that idea. As a matter of fact, you are old enough. As long as you can talk, as long as you can communicate, you are old enough. Alright?